Before you work on your golf swing or even go out and play, your body has to be prepared to move correctly. I believe your body is the most important piece of golf equipment. In this video, I'll take you through the exact warm-up and activation I use to prime one of my very own students. We focus on mobility and stability in all three planes of motion while building skill, coordination, and even proper sequencing. This creates the right feels so when you get into the lesson or even out on the golf course, the swing can actually show up. All right, we're gonna start off with our warm-up process. We have a club in our hands. We're gonna do our crushes and pulls. I'm gonna have you get into more golf posture here, so a little forward bending from the waist. Now we're trying to crush the club, hold for about 3 to 5 seconds there, and now pull the club.
Like
Perfect.
that?
Yep,
Okay.
Keep going, do that about 2 to 3 times. As we crush the club, trying to bring the hands in, it's gonna activate the front side of the body. When we pull the club, it's gonna activate more of the back side of the body. Perfect, let's go overhead now and do the same thing. So crush the club, trying to push the hands together. Good, and pull the club. So it's a little isometric contraction, right? Crushing front side and then pulling, getting the back side of the body.
Ooh.
Perfect, now let's drop one elbow down. Feel like that hand is reaching up for the sky, and now crush and pull. So it's elongating this left side, contracting that right side. Good, one more crush and pull. Perfect, now we can switch sides. Perfect, so this is that coiled position. So even that hip is driving up, creating max contraction, max length on the opposite.
Ooh.
Perfect. When you're ready, hold the club out in front, rotate 90 degrees. Good, crush the club and pull the club. Perfect, one more crush and pull. Excellent, let's rotate to the other side. Good, crush the club.
When I'm looking this way, right?
Yeah, you can. So now let's work on a little neck rotation. We're gonna take our open rotation lunge, so sink into that right side, left toes nice and forward. Keep your eyes at 3 o'clock, if you will, at that wall. And now rotate using the spine, right and left. So notice how we're fixing the eyes towards the wall. Even though your neck is not moving, your thoracic spine, your upper spine is the driver here, and that is really working neck rotation, as well as the spinal rotation and external rotation on this left hip there. Okay. Now let's go ahead and switch sides. So same thing, other side, please. Excellent. So feel a little bit of that inner thigh stretch in that right hip. Excellent. And then this is where we do even have the opportunity to incorporate our type 2 or type 1 spinal locomotions as well.
Like that.
Excellent. Yes. Perfect.
Tight.
Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna hold the club at about our waist here. Now I want you to do your common common lunge matrix. So going forward, rotate to that top ear. You're trying to stretch the left hip as you're loading that right side. So we're trying to keep this leg fairly straight. Just feel the stretch on that hip flexor. And then getting those spiral fascia lines as well. Excellent. Good. Now we'll go into the lateral lunge, so feel that inner thigh. Perfect. Excellent. So we're loading into that right side, stretching that inner thigh. Yep, that's why we want the leg nice and straight there, to feel that stretch. Good. And now the rotational lunge with that right foot.
Okay.
Excellent. Good, one more. And same thing on the left leg now. So stretching the right hip. So left leg forward, we'll do 3 in each position. Yep, and rotate to that left shoulder. Excellent. Good, one more. Good, lateral lunge to your left. Excellent, perfect.
Ooh. Balances up.
Yeah, working on those stabilizers and length at the same time.
Yeah.
So really I'm using this warm-up more as a stretch, but obviously we're getting a little activation and your fascial integration with the whole system working, not just isolating one joint at a time. Good, now your rotational lunge. Excellent.
Tight.
Yeah, you feel that?
Yeah.
Where exactly do you feel it?
So
Tightness.
I feel it in my neck and in my
Yeah, in the
side and
yeah,
on both of my
lats,
sides. Yeah,
okay.
and then my inner thigh as well too.
Yeah. Excellent. That's everything you're stretching right there. So notice how you picked on a few different key points, right? Because we're not just working the hip.
Yeah.
We're not just working the spine.
Yeah.
We're not just working the neck. You are integrating all of these patterns, which is fascial integration.
Okay.
Which is how we can actually get more mobility and stability at the same time. Excellent job. All right, now from here, we're gonna still rotate now to that right side, but I want you to step back with the left. We're trying to load the glute.
Okay.
And step back.
Do you want me to go a little bit?
You can go straight back on
Straight
this
back,
one.
okay.
Yeah. Good. So it's creating internal rotation on that right hip, trying to load into that glute a little bit. Perfect. Now take that left foot, step across, toes forward, shift the pelvis out, and rotate. Yes. Excellent. So notice how it's dropping that hip, shifting that pelvis out. Good. Now let's go into the rotational step. So it's creating now hip internal rotation on that right hip. Excellent. Perfect. Same thing other side. So now rotate to the left, drop the right foot back, stay over that left leg.
Okay.
There you go. There you go. Now step across, try to keep those toes forward, shift the pelvis. There you go.
Oh, this side is tight.
There you go. Good, good. Nice. One more across. And now the rotational step, so making kind of a capital T out of your feet. Excellent.
I have no rotation on this side.
And a little restricted. There you go. One more, one more. Excellent. Perfect. All right.
I feel like I'm
Grab that.
compensating.
So we'll create a little activation now. So we're going to do a little bit of a mini workout just to kind of prime and prep the body. Okay. So we're going to hold the sand bell at our chest. We're going to have one leg up. Okay. What we're going to do is we're going to try to do a mini squat rotating towards that side. That's going to load internal rotation and loading into the glute, max in the medius. But then we're going to go up, try to go little single leg balance and rotate and then drive it down. Now, if we can't do the rotation and stabilize, then just try to drive the knee forward. Okay. But notice how I'm actually getting thoracic rotation to that internal rotated state on this hip. And then driving up. And if we can try to stabilize and rotate, that'll get the glute minimus.
Ooh. Okay.
Okay. So it's more max and medius on the way down, minimus on the way up.
Okay.
Yep. So now rotate to your left. Good. And squat down. Good. Now try to stabilize and get that pelvis underneath. Good job.
Like that?
Just like that. Yeah. Good. Yeah. If you can, even allow that pelvis to open up. There you go. There it is.
Oh, man.
Good job. Let's just do one more. Just trying to turn it on, stabilize it. Good.
Yeah. Dude, I feel everything.
Yeah, good. Let's switch sides whenever you're ready there. Slow and controlled. Now, for example, if this becomes a little bit of a balance challenge, we can always grab some sort of mobility stick or even using a wall. Right? You can simply hold on to something because it's more about the range of motion. But at the same time, you're still going to go down, right? Still got gravity going towards us here. It's just going to help with the balance a little bit. So even if we had the side of a golf cart, we can certainly hold on to the side of a golf cart and do this same thing.
So I'm rotating this way.
Yep,
Ooh.
You got it. Let me know if one side feels a little bit stronger than the other.
Wait, I'm straight, right?
Yep, and if you want to rotate it open, you can. Perfect.
I think
you got it.
both my balance is off.
Gotcha.
Oh my gosh.
So just so you could feel this here, let's try holding on to something here.
Okay.
Good.
Up.
Yeah. So this is obviously loading the glute, but we're also creating some good mobility out of the hip, the pelvis, and your ankle there. Excellent. Good job. Good job. Feel it starting to burn?
Yes.
Yeah. Where do you feel the burn?
So I feel it in my glute med,
Okay.
but also I feel it in my plantar fascia because
Yes.
I'm trying to hug the ground or
Yes.
control the ground.
Yes. So everything, like, I really try to focus on how the foot engages in the ground. That's why even proper footwear, shoe wear, even doing stuff barefoot, I do encourage, because we want to actually get our feet to engage and root into the ground. Same thing in our golf swing, right? Our feet, think of them like hands, like we want to actually grip into the ground, splay and spread them, and push as hard as we can. So now I'm going to take you into a little bit of a pulling motion. I have two different resistance bands. The green one is a lighter one. This one's a little heavier. You can always start with the lighter to get the coordination of it. This is more about the sequencing and understanding the movement, and again, more of the activation rather than you fully like trying to get a full workout in. So I'll move the camera in a moment, but what I want you to do is hold it in your right hand. Your left foot is going to step back into a reverse lunge, but notice how I'm staying over that forward leg. Okay, when we do this here, we're gonna row into that back pocket. However, when we row, think of our coiled positions, where I want you to think low elbow to high elbow. So notice how we're not just rotating on the transverse plane here, we're trying to go on the frontal plane as well. Yeah. That is true rotation.
So I'll feel it in my QL.
Yes, you will absolutely. So kind of in this meaty area of the high part of the glute to the lower lat, into the back, where we're literally trying to drive that elbow into the back pocket and feel long on the opposite side.
Nice.
So when you do this here, start with a little bit of resistance, step back and row, and once again, feel long, whether the hand's here or elbow up, all the way through that elbow down to the bottom foot. And now this side is creating max contraction as the opposite side is getting max length, okay?
Okay.
So start there. Excellent. Good job. Just stay over that forward side a little bit more. Good.
Oh, there you go. I feel it now.
There you go. Where do you feel it?
So a really good stretch on this side, on the left side, and like a crunching feeling, almost to the point like it feels like it's gonna cramp.
Cramp, absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Good. Excellent. So this is a true rotation exercise, but notice how it's a rowing motion, so it's a pulling motion, so we're activating the back side of the body anytime we do pulling motions, but we're also getting some length out of here.
Yeah.
Okay, working the body in 3 dimensions. Excellent, good job. Do one more. And switch sides whenever you're ready.
And I also feel it in my feet.
Yeah, absolutely.
Big
Good,
time.
Good.
That shows I'm really unstable.
Yeah. Because again, you're activating the glute, you're lengthening the opposite hip.
Okay.
You're getting one lat length longer. This side is getting short and contracted, so that hip is driving up into that elbow. Perfect. And always keep the eyes on the prize, driving forward. Excellent. Now we're going to get into a pushing exercise.
Okay.
So now from here, I want to try to get a little stretch out of here. So this is where I want you to already feel that little coil where one side's short, one side's long. You're going to do a little lateral lunge. So notice how it's in my right. The left foot's going to step out. Lateral lunge to feel that inner thigh stretch, and then press out. Notice how I'm driving that opposite elbow nice high and long. So that way this side has that short contraction, this side has the long side.
Okay.
Now in our golf swing, for example, when we shift, we're creating a little bit of that inner thigh stretch, and we're cutting under to get to that striking impact location. So this is really representing a little lateral shift, inner thigh stretch, and that striking motion, okay?
Makes sense.
So you can already feel a little bit of that, like it's gonna pull you a little bit, so we're kind of loaded into that right glute. Do a little lateral step and press. There you go, perfect.
Stretch it out.
There you go, perfect. Yes, there it is. So again, getting long on this side, loading the left, feeling the right inner thigh stretch, and using that right oblique to really press it out there. Excellent, good job. Good correction on that right leg. Nice, do one more. Excellent. And switch sides whenever you're ready.
Lunge this way.
Yep, you got it. Excellent. Excellent. All right, we'll change it up. We're gonna do a little chopping pattern.
Okay.
I got you here. So we've done this one before here. So go ahead and stand face on here.
Okay.
So standing to the side, so lateral facing. So what I want you to do is take that left foot, you're gonna step it back. When you step back, I wanna make sure that the toes aren't flaring open and the knee's not caving in. So step back, toes forward. We're trying to sink into the back leg. What that's doing is it's gonna stretch your inner right thigh. And notice how it's driving the rear back and the chest down. Same thing in our golf swing where we're trying to cover the golf ball. So we're trying to step back, sink into that left leg, and then chop down, okay? Notice how when I'm doing this, the toes are forward. Now to tweak this down if we had to, if the toes constantly bail out, then I'm gonna say just hold the foot there and shift and try to chop down. Okay, again, in our golf swing, we're trying to send the pelvis back, chest down, and bringing the arms down in front of the chest.
Yes, okay, I feel that.
Show me that. Good. Take a little smaller step. If you take too long of a step, you're gonna stay in your right leg,
okay,
or the forward leg. So try to drive into the back leg. Good, perfect.
And then
keep those
chop.
arms out in front, yep, and chop it down. So again, even though we're working on a chopping pattern, we're stretching right now.
Yes.
Okay, so you're stretching your right inner thigh, getting a little bit of that inner thigh and the hamstring there.
There you go.
Yeah.
Yes.
Trying to feel like you're knocking something over behind you. Excellent. And you can switch when you're ready. Notice that last one, you took a little longer step. So
yes,
make it a small step, even
small
if it's only
step.
a foot back.
Whew. So, wait, how am I?
Good.
I need
Small
a
step. There you go. Yep.
There you go. Small step.
Do you feel that inner thigh and
Yes.
hamstring there on that left leg?
Yes.
Excellent. All right,
Yeah,
very good.
feel it here and the stretch in here.
Excellent. Let's do a couple minutes of a rope flow here.
Okay.
I do want to show you a couple more moves though,
Okay.
but we'll see. So why don't you show me a little figure 8 pattern. Good. Let's go stride stance, so 1 foot in front. Okay. I'm going to have you make sure you're gripping it 1 in each hand.
Okay.
Okay.
So
Keep those hands closed. Good. Good. Now I'm going to try something here with you. I want to make sure the elbow is actually beating the rope. So in overhand, see how I'm trying to get that right elbow to go in front of the rope.
Right.
There you go. So it's just that right side. Perfect.
There you go.
Perfect. Now what I'm going to have you do is switch, put your right foot in front
Okay.
and do that same pattern. Perfect. Now what I really want you to feel, so go ahead and stop for just a moment. I want you to feel a backside coil.
Oh, okay.
So even though this is more for a left-handed swing, we'll do it on the opposite side as well. But notice how in our golf swing, we're really trying to get that right oblique contraction here. So for example, go ahead and switch feet, put your right foot behind. And now when we have the left one leading, that's gonna create that contraction.
Okay.
So do you feel that already
Yeah.
right there? Correct. So you're trying to root into that and we're trying to fire that right oblique. So now we're gonna hold it on with the left foot in front.
Okay.
And you're gonna try to beat the left elbow in front the whole time.
Oh,
And
okay.
that way, that whole time, that right oblique, feel like that elbow is staying into that front core. Good, excellent. Where do you feel that right now?
I feel it right here
Yeah,
because I'm
absolutely.
tucking.
Yes.
But also I feel, because I'm trying to go here, I feel my lat
The
sort of
length. Yes.
lengthening, yeah.
Yeah, so you're getting long out of that left lat, you're getting contraction on that right oblique, and notice how that head can actually stay over the inside of that right leg.
Oh, okay.
Okay, perfect. Now the whole time, you can keep that elbow a little higher. Perfect, there you go. Excellent. And again, you feel that right
Yes.
oblique contraction right in there. The length on the opposite side. Perfect. So that is our backside coil. That's what it's called. And that is, again, representing more of that impact location. Let's do the same thing on the other side here.
Okay. So this way.
Yep.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Yep, you got it. Overhand. Yep, so it's the right elbow this time. Feeling that left side staying low. There you go.
Trying to get that elbow up.
Yes, exactly. I'm glad
Oh,
you
there
can
you go. I feel that now, yeah.
So yeah, if that right elbow is getting long, like you said, you could stop right there.
Yeah.
I want you to just hold that position for a sec. So yes, we're getting length out of this side, but if something's lengthening, the opposite side is contracting. So
Yes.
yeah, we really want to feel that left oblique firing and getting really long.
Right. When I started going higher,
Yes.
I felt this crunch more.
Awesome.
And I felt this
Love it.
a lot more stretch.
Absolutely. All right, let's move on to the swing. We'll go back to the rope when we do one of our lateral shifting drills. I hope you enjoyed this video and got a sense of what my in-person sessions may look like. If you found this video helpful, please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. I post golf performance and movement content every week to help you swing better and move better. And if you want to apply this directly to your game, you can work with me through live and virtual lessons. Or if you want to build this directly into your routine, check out my golf online workout program. All the links are in the description below.